Good evening, you guys. I'm gonna give you all the opportunity to. I see one person. I see one person is in here. Hey, Clarinetta. I'm gonna let other people start getting the notifications. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. Hey, Tyranny. Oh, oh Lord. I think I gotta put my knee brace back on, but my knee been going down. I told y'all I fell off of the ladder, and we got a lot done. I thought we were gonna finish, but guess what? I ran out of paint, and I thought for sure that I had bought enough paint. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I be picking up like wall pieces and stuff. I like to go to like Burlington and I like to go to Marshall's. But if you go to Burlington when they first put out wall pieces, oh, y'all, I have some wall pieces that are so beautiful. I've been painting, I'm almost finished. And I have a little bit of paint left. I may do this myself, paint my restroom. I may do that tonight and just go and get that out the way. And but the wall pieces that I've been putting up, oh my God, they are so beautiful. So I like to go into Burlington when they first put out their stuff. I like to go to different Burlingtons, and you can get like pretty big wall pieces and stuff for like $29 and sometimes cheaper. $14. It looks so nice. She said she in here. What's up, Miss Shan? Hey, Ramona. What's going on tonight, y'all? I looked in just a few minutes ago, and I was looking at it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot going on. Like sometimes I'll be like, dog, it's depressing. I see where Weeby's DJ took himself out. He took himself out, took his girlfriend out, and then took himself out. I think people are so selfish. If you're so disgruntled that you're just so unhappy with life, why don't you just take yourself out first? Why take out your baby mama and then take yourself out because you too coward to go do the time? Why not just take yourself out first and you leaving your children without their parents? Yep, you're leaving your children without their parents. And it's like more and more of that is happening. Yeah, that's why I was saying, Lord, I do not want to meet a crazy person. I don't want to meet a crazy person because these people feel like now when they get mad at you, they're supposed to take you out. Oh, I was looking at Shreveport, Louisiana, and Charleston, South Carolina. Those men down in that area really have it real bad about killing their wives and their girlfriends. Yeah, they have it real bad about that. I don't want no damn food at all. When they get to talking about, I'm gonna kill my, I'm gonna kill my. When they get to talking about, I'm gonna kill myself, that's the time to go. A lot of women are so crazy; they be flattered when a man says, "I'm gonna kill myself." First of all, it ain't nothing but game. Listen, I had an uncle. Oh my God, I miss him so much. He was a player for real. He wore cowboy boots. He was a truck driver. Oh my God, he was a player. The women loved him. He wasn't nothing but a bullshitter. So he had this girlfriend, and we liked her quite a bit. So she told him she was gonna break up with him, and so he told he told her he was gonna kill himself, right? So she come calling us, call y'all uncle. He's sitting up talking about. I told him that it's best that we separate, and he said he was gonna kill himself. He said he's sitting out in the garage. So I called him. I called him. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Sitting out in the garage." I said, I said, Clarice said that you were distraught. You about to hurt yourself. He said I ain't get ready to do nothing but hurt this beer. About to pop the top on a beer. So you have to know when they playing games. Oh my God. But then there's some that's really crazy. So when they get to talking about I'm gonna kill myself, and they crazy for real. She was like, oh, Jay said he gonna kill himself. He hurt because we broke up. He's sitting out in the garage. He said he was getting ready to look at the game and pop the top on a beer. He wasn't even thinking about her. Lord have mercy. Oh, But it's some that's crazy. I'm he was, I couldn't. I mean, because we used to be laughing. I'm like, dog, how these women don't know that he playing games? Like he had a he had a wife and everything, but she cheated much as him. And so, like when he would be around, y'all know everybody got that one uncle, and we miss him so much. He had died of cancer. We miss him so much because he always that one that. So every time like one of my auntie's friends would bring a friend from work, if we had a family get together or something like that, he'll say real loud, yeah, I guess I'm gonna make it the best way I can since my wife left me. He would be saying up for the women. He wanted everybody to think his wife left him. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. But yeah, most truck drivers are whores. I was talking to this guy that owns his own trucking company, and I told y'all about and I liked him too. He was funny. I mean, he was tall and handsome, and I mean, the only thing I didn't like about him, I saw him. He popped up in my chat one day. I was like, "Oh my God!" Because he's not on Facebook anymore. So I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything bad about him because he might be in the bushes, but. Anyways, um, yeah, yeah, he thought he was gonna play me. I don't understand why though. I had to think, but I was like, dog, why do you think he was gonna get the opportunity to to treat me like I was simple? Because one day he was like, you gonna miss out on a good man. I said, so haven't I been showing you that I was interested in you when you called me? I answered the phone. Like when you asked me, can we meet for lunch or something like that? I meet you for lunch. I mean, we have long conversations. Like I let you come. So what is it? Why do you think that I'm not interested? And he told me, well, you know what you got to do if you want to keep me. You try to treat me like I'm somebody simple. Is he out of his damn mind? And the sad thing about it was I liked nothing. I don't even want to talk about it. But he had me messed up. Cypress said sound like some lust demon. Yeah, he was a lust demon. It's like, you want to go to Dallas with me? I said, to the game. I said, yeah, I'll go. I'll ride down there with you. Well, you know what you got to do. I don't even know why he did that. Like, I couldn't book a flight to Dallas myself. I didn't even have to ride with him. I could have booked me a flight. I'm like, oh my God, why? I don't understand. But maybe, with him being a truck driver, having his own trucking company, maybe that's what he was used to. But I wasn't that. He messed himself up doing all that. All he had to do was just let the rhythm flow. That's all he had to do. Because I was moving to the beat of the rhythm. I liked him, but he messed it up. Thank you, Vertez. Vertez, is that you that's in my my Facebook inbox? I think I was looking at somebody that was in my inbox trying to get my phone number. um oh Lord, Cypress Lord, Cypress, he now Cypress, I don't know of anybody that's more of a lust demon. He said, yeah. I don't know of anybody that's more of a lust demon than you, Cypress. Oh my God. Y'all, tonight, what I did for my friends was, y'all, when y'all go on my Facebook like page, go to Real Talk with Tamara and hit the like button. Y'all see like all of the stuff that I be sharing on there. Y'all follow me on there. Like, I like to share a lot of different stuff. Y'all, I made some sangrias. I did the spinach pasta noodles, and I did the shrimp Alfredo for my friends. And I did some sangria, so, and they was really sweet. So maybe they weren't right, but they was good. I followed the exact recipe that was on Facebook. He says, "I'm for real, for real." He said, "OG Snake Spider, is that a backup?" OG Snake Spider wouldn't make no backup page. OG Snake Spider would come out and say it to me himself. I don't think OG Snake Spider would hide behind no backup page. OG Snake Spider is pretty blunt. OG Snake Spider is pretty blunt. I like OG Snake Spider. He's a cool guy. What's up, G Finley? Oh, he says he's from Georgia. What part of Georgia are you from? What's up, Mr. Parker? So you didn't come in this time late. Like you came in late last night and then you try to leave in 5 minutes. Um oh, so you're from Augusta. Okay. You know what? I've never been to Augusta, Georgia. I've never been to Augusta. Now, James Brown put Augusta on the map. He talked about how the Augusta he said and did. and James Brown talked about how bad Augusta, Georgia police did him. James Brown, he would be in his little raggedy pickup truck. He had a little raggedy pickup truck that he loved so much. And he would be making the police chase him when he beat his wife and stuff up. And he said the Augusta Police Department was beating him up. Woody said he lied. The police made him say Thug did it. Oh, so Woody said that? What is the Masters, Vertez? What is the Masters? I don't know what that is. The Masters. I don't know what that is. Does James Brown still have his ranch? Because remember his woman, he had a little son. He had a little son. What's the Masters, Vertez? Is that something? Because I don't believe in joining no Illuminati stuff. Talking about masters and stuff. I don't get into stuff like that. Um, oh, it's golf. Okay, I didn't know what that was. I'm sorry. Oh, they said golf. Y'all, I'm sorry. When he said masters, I be thinking about, y'all know my mind is. I was like, I don't know nothing about no masters. I know that's the type of stuff they be doing in the Illuminati. Oh, Tiger Woods. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, I've been sipping a little bit too, so I'm sorry. I've been um James Brown got his part. Yeah, yeah. they they said James Brown. Remember when his wife had passed unexpectedly? Remember she was getting all of those plastic surgeries and stuff. And James Brown was consistently getting in trouble for beating her up. I remember her name was Adrian, and then she went and had some plastic surgery, and they said she died after from complications. But I think they were doing drugs, and so then James Brown, they said James Brown he got so depressed he didn't give himself a perm for 3 months. I tell you, let me see something. Because now I like James Brown.
At a car that she was in. It resulted, as a matter of fact, in Brown assaulting his wife with a lead pipe and firing a gun at a car that she was in.
Brown, he had a swag. Y'all see how he walked?
He was released yesterday on $15,000 bond. He joins us from Atlanta to discuss the charges, and we welcome you, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. There's nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong at all. You're not in any difficulty, but you're out on bond.
No, I'm not.
Have all the charges been dropped?
Yeah, I'm out on love.
Well, are you out on love or out of love? Which is it?
Out on love. Alone from night to night, you find me.
Now, James, this isn't the first time you and your wife have had a problem. Are the two of you going to be able to work this out?
Let's talk about some music.
You want to talk about music, and you don't want to talk about what happened?
No, it's all over.
Well, let's talk about your tour. When are you leaving?
We're leaving tomorrow.
And where are you going?
Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Now, your fans will have read all about this, James. Aren't you concerned about that?
No, Nakashan. I'm concerned because there's nothing wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say, I feel good. Papa's got a brand new bag. It's a man's world.
Well, that's the second time we've heard that in 2 days. That's very interesting. Now, don't leave us, James. You stay right there.
I'm not going to leave out.
We have to talk about. Well, tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing on this tour.
What'd you say?
What are you going to be doing on this tour?
I'm going to be doing Papa's got a brand new bag, living in America. Sex machine, get up off of that thing. I feel good. Yeah.
Now, I understand that you have already... James, I have to ask you one serious question here. I understand you already have started divorce proceedings. Does that mean that you're now eligible?
Yes, I'm eligible. I'm single. I want to mingle.
You want to mingle?
Yeah.
Now, the women love you when you get out there. Why do you think that is?
What'd you say?
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because I look good.
That is?
I smell good. I feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh. Well, there we are. We don't have to ask anybody else. We got that from the source. There you are. Now, you're involved in publishing a gospel magazine. Tell us a little bit about that.
The Second Coming. It's out of Augusta, Georgia, the anchor. Joseph P. Young is the editor, and James Brown is one of the advisors. And we're doing a fantastic job. The Second Coming. It features on this week. I think we have the Pope and I believe the Williams brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And next week we're gonna have Reverend Al Sharpton, I think, on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be doing a lot of good things, and hopefully we'll get Brother Ted Turner on the cover. Ted, where you at?
James, we want to thank you for being with us today
Wait
and
a
giving
minute,
us
I
an
just got
opportunity.
here.
Oh, is there something more you want to say that we haven't covered?
Yeah, I want to say a lot of things.
Okay, go ahead.
I love America. I love everybody.
Well,
I feel good.
It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. Every once in a while, we forget.
Get up
but
off
we've
of that
remembered again. James, good luck on your tour. Thanks for being with us. I guess we're going to hear lots more.
Hasta luego.
He tried to say Oscar Legum or something. I don't know. Yeah, he was high. It was something going on with him. He never stopped smiling though, did he? I think this is who he was married to. And she kept getting all those plastic surgeries and he kept beating her up and stuff. Lord have mercy. Oh, James Brown. I like James Brown. He could do the split till the end, couldn't he? Yeah, that was his first wife. He would beat her up and take the mink coats back. She said she wore all that makeup. She said she was wearing all of that makeup because James Brown was beating her up. Hey, Energy Unlimited. Yeah, he was. I like James Brown music. This is a man's world. I love that song. I love that song. This is a man's world. He has some more songs. Oh, that song. Is it Santa Claus Go Straight to the Ghetto? Is that the song that James Brown sings? Santa Claus Go Straight to the Ghetto. Hey, Joy Loves God. Yeah, he was funny. You know, when he died, they didn't bury him for 3 months. Oh yeah, I like the big payback. They didn't bury him for 3 months because they was, I think they was fighting over his body and his assets. And then remember when they had the funeral, they had a full concert, and while he was out there with the casket open and all of that, while they did a concert. Oh, I tell you, it's just weird. Vertez says that's it. What's it, Vertez? They change his outfits every day. Yeah. Ooh. I remember when they brought Michael Jackson and James Brown out at the awards. Yeah. Michael Jackson said he really admired James Brown. He said that he got a lot of his moves from James Brown. I'd like to see James Brown. I know Prince did doing a split and stuff. Let's see. Hold on, yeah, I'm trying to see something. I don't care what they say. I like James Brown's swag. I like the way he walked and stuff. I ain't gonna lie. It's just something about the men back then. See, that's 1974, y'all. I like to look at stuff from like back in the 70s and stuff like the men from back then. They just seem, more. You know, it's just it was different.
Right about here, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get yourself and your soul together. Liver quiver. This man will make your bladder splatter. This man will freeze your knees. If you will, let's all welcome the world's godfather of soul, soul brother number one, James Brown. James Brown. James Brown. You holler because, damn it, you wanna fight.
I like James Brown.
Baby, think you got to see. Hey, if I would do anything, thank you, to do really, to do dearly, but I don't do it no damn free.
Y'all, he died on Christmas Day.
I can do rapping, I'm ready, I can do snapping, don't dig, that's
He
backstabbing.
was 43 right there.
You better get ready, that's the bank, get ready, you mother, the big payback. Get ready. Hey, hey, baby. Get down with the woman. Got it right. You are letting the gun. Damn it, you wanna bite. Don't do me. Do that favor. I don't go ride, but I don't go I don't go ride, but I don't go raise. Can't reach them high. Get down. Good God. Get down. Get, get down. Get down.
I like that. Y'all, that's good music right there. I'm gonna tell y'all, I love listening to like the 70s and the 80s music. See, I remember growing up in the 80s. That's the era that I remember. Okay. But I like going back and listening to the 70s music. I mean, they was jamming. I love that I'm black and I'm proud. I mean, it seemed like that's when black people they was really proud of being black in the 70s. It seemed like it was more in the 70s, men seemed more masculine. Look at James Brown strut. Now, let me just say this. I don't have anything against gay men, but I think it seems like to me that don't straight men don't get the what's the word that I'm looking for? They don't get I won't say notoriety. I'm looking for another word. Yeah, I've been sipping on some stuff tonight, y'all, so I can't think. Straight men don't get the on some sangrias, okay? Um Straight men don't get they don't big them up like they should. Like they do gay men, okay? I think straight men, I'm talking about right, the due diligence, right? That's the word right there. I think they should get the same due diligence, the recognition. That's the word. I think straight men should get the same recognition as gay men. Accolades. That's another one. Because you don't ever see that. Like, it's like when you start talking about masculinity now, what they try to do is when they start talking about, oh, we start saying, oh God, that man right there is so masculine. What they all you they hate now. What's wrong with a man being feminine? Now, a man shouldn't be feminine. Okay, I'm just gonna say that right now. Women are feminine. Women are naturally fine. They didn't have them eyelashes that look like they gone rake a yard. Y'all know what's so weird? I've never worn a lot of makeup. And don't you know, like the guys that I've dated, the guys that I've dated in the past, the majority of them did not like for me to wear um makeup or anything like that. Now I still wore my glosses. And I used to date a guy that used to have a fit about that. He was like, I don't like the way you shine your lips up. It brings too much attention because I be mixing glosses. I know how to mix them to make them look like glassy gloss. I love that. And I had one of my boyfriends didn't like for me to wear weave. Um, a lot of men, and they were street guys. A lot of men like natural. I'm learning it now. Mr. Parker said most men don't like makeup. See, I didn't know that. I just thought that those guys were kind of old fashioned. I was like, dog, when they used to say something like, what you got, why you got that weave? Why you got that in your hair? Like, cause this is he was like, you got hair. Why don't you wear your own hair? I don't like that. He didn't like for me to wear braids. I told you I don't like braids. I like wear your own hair. But y'all know what's so weird? No, I ain't gonna do him like that because I was getting ready to say something. I was going to say, but when he took his ass out there and was cheating, he was cheating with girls that wore a lot of makeup and weave and all of that, but didn't wanted me to be a plain Jane. The Black Barbie says, "Oh, they're wearing it behind a curtain." Mr. Parker says, "Women don't wear makeup, weave, lashes, and BBLs for men." Who do they? What do they wear it for, Mr. Parker? Who do they wear it for? Who they be wearing it for? A natural woman shows her natural beauty. He says that we wear that makeup and stuff for each other. um, I don't wear makeup and stuff for other women. Mm-mm. Natural is the way, no fake ass tits or booty. Men try to act like they don't like those girls with those inflated booties, and they do. They be looking at them. They be going crazy over them. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Those booties don't even look real. Because some of those girls have like little like pencil legs, and they go and get those big asses, and it don't even match. A woman may do something for a man, but it's a little boost for our sales. Right. It is. It's a boost for our sales. That was the overlay for the underplay. Do what makes you feel good. Tamara, you would get hit on real tough with them big legs of yours. Yeah, I had to go. Yeah, oh yeah. Y'all, it's getting. I be trying to watch what I say. I don't be meaning no harm, but I guess it's getting more and more prevalent. I went into Walmart today. I went into the Walmart that's closer to in the Whitehaven area. I probably should not have said that. Now I had on a short dress today. I always, but I had on some flats, and I walked into the store, and I had my hair all wrapped up in my braids, all in a bun. I was looking a hot damn mess. So, anyways, I walked to the back because I wanted to get some more like paint rollers, and I asked one of the young ladies that worked there about the paint roller. And y'all, I mean, it's just kind of weird to me when women look at you like a man does, you know. And I could tell that she was very masculine, but I mean, it's weird to me now. And more women now are starting to be flirtatious with women. I mean, I'm not trying to speak hate or anything, but it's just I don't know. I'm just not men like it just to look at it, not someone to take home to their mothers. I don't know, Nicole. I'm gonna say this, and I know the men are gonna disagree with me because they would never admit to it. I see a lot of men messing over good, authentic, natural women for whores with inflated asses that are porn stars and all of that stuff. I'm telling you, they doing it every day, and they'll claim that's not what they want, but behind closed doors, it is what they want. Um, so that's why when I hear men say, "Oh, I want me a good girl that's natural, and I want this, this, and that," I just get tickled. I be just getting tickled. I be going, "Oh, okay," because that's not what they want. Mr. Parker said, "Please stop it, Tamara." I'm serious. ZK said Adina Howard ain't it. It makes me nervous when the same sex for I mean it was just it's weird to me. Kenny says Melissa Ford is my type. Melissa Ford is pretty. G Finley says speak for them guys, not me. Okay, well I'm not gonna speak for all guys. I'm not gonna speak for all guys then. I'll just speak for most of them. Because it seems like that's what it is. I bought me some pretty nail polish. I be buying so much stuff, I forget what I have, y'all. I'm going through this stuff. I'm like, what the hell is this? I forgot I had it. You cannot speak for any of them, Tamara. Okay. Well, I'm not going to. Okay. I'm sorry. I ain't going to speak for everybody. Everybody. I'll just speak. Okay. I'll just speak for, you know, the guys, a few of the guys that I've dealt with, and some of the guys that I have not dealt with that I've been around. I've seen it. I have guys that are my friends that we're very cool. Listen, I have a guy that's my friend, and we've been friends for so many years. I love him like he's my brother. And so he had said to me, he's older now though. He was like, when I was asking him about, if he had ever met a girl that he would want to marry, because he's got so much going for himself. And he was like, don't you know I had a good girl? And he said, I had a good girl, and she was a nice girl, and I liked her. He said, don't you know I let her go for a girl that was a freak. He said she was a freak. I said, did you regret it? He said, I definitely regretted it because she turned out to be a drunk. She would pull her skirt up and piss anywhere. He said, and I regretted it. By the time that when I realized what I did, the other girl had met her somebody and was about to be married. And he said he always regretted that. I said, well, why are you doing like that? He said, because the other girl was a freak. And the guy that I'm talking about, he's a good guy. I've seen my cousins and stuff do that. They have good girlfriends and stuff, and they mess over them real bad. I saw the types of girls that they messed over, was cheating on their girlfriends with. Like, dog, grass is not always no, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. I'm telling you, because a lot of times people would spray paint the grass to make you think you're going into better territory until you lose what you got, and then you realize that the grass was spray painted. um Sounds like the quack quack turned him out. It's weird to me because he's a tall handsome guy. I mean, he I don't know. He would have had plenty quack whack whack available to him. But maybe she was doing something the rest of them wasn't doing. I don't know. But he was man enough to say he regretted that. That he regretted he did that. Because the girl turned out to be a drunk and was pissing, pulling her. He said he couldn't even go nowhere with that drunk. The Adina Howard type. Now he never said that she licked his booty hole. He probably wouldn't tell me. You know what? He wouldn't tell me that because I talks bad about men that be wanting their booty hole licked. So he probably would never say that to me. He would probably never say that to me. But a lot of these men that be talking about they ain't getting their booty ate, they getting their booties ate, and they messing over women that won't do it. Yes, they are. T, are you picky or your standards are high? I think both. I think both. I think it pays to be picky, not because I think I'm better than anybody else, but because it's a bunch of damn fools out there. You can't just have like anybody around you. You don't ever people crazy. You don't ever really know who people are. They could put on a facade. You just have to be very careful. I ain't licking nobody booty, and I don't want nobody licking mine. Shit. He quit off top if he asked me to lick his boot. Yeah. Oh. Mm-mm. But you got more and more men that are into that. They want their anal gland stimulated. It ain't nothing normal about that. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Mm-mm. See, that's the reasons why you have to talk about that stuff from the very beginning. If you think, you like a guy, it's good to start talking about stuff casually to see what he's into. Because if he get to talking about, he into getting his booty ate, like Trick Daddy said, I like being ate at. You know how he said, I like getting ate at. I mean, it's just something weird about that. So when they getting it, so I can't even imagine nothing like that. So if a man gonna get his booty ate, how did he do that? Do he have to get on his knees and turn around and let the girl eat his booty? So he have to get on his knees like a woman get on her knees in a doggy style. That's a ooh child. Mm-mm. That ain't even normal. He said he like a thick and natural. Yeah, because the only way that means that he is having to get on his knees and turn around and get on his hands and knees. I can't even imagine a man that put his legs up in the air. Oh my God. Yeah, that's something that's nasty. That would be a sight to see too, a man with his legs in the air. They said no Diddy. Oh my God. Mm-mm. Y'all, they messing with my notifications. People are not getting their notifications. Y'all see that my numbers are down. But guess what? It don't even make me no difference. I mean, the people that's supposed to be on here gonna be on here. I gotta figure out a way. Well, I don't know. Anyways, when they hack me, they mess with my notifications. That's what they did. When they hack you, they start hacking to your notifications so that your people can't get the notifications, so that your numbers will go down. He said that's because you're black. If his legs up, I'm telling you, I am not dealing with a man that kick his legs up. I can't even imagine that. I don't know. Maybe I'm selfish because I like to be dominated in the bedroom. I you know how women talk about they're very aggressive and stuff in the bedroom. I'm not aggressive. I like to be dominated. Um, Prince was a feminine man, but he had the baddest chicks around him. Yeah, I was listening to Prince say one day that he felt like he was a woman in another life. He said he thinks that he feels like he was a woman in another life. Sounds like Trick Daddy was doing something. Yeah, Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy, Lord have mercy. Yeah, Trick Daddy food be looking like it's good, look like it's good, but I couldn't eat Trick Daddy's food with the way he talk about he like to eat booty. Mm-mm. Thank you, Nicole. And later, I know played on a guy and asked him, did he like it in the booty? He went to his truck and got the dildo and got on his knees. She quit him right then and there. Sometimes that's what you have to do. I mean, don't act like you're being judgmental. Just casually ask them. It's good to just talk about that type of stuff, so that you can see, not to judge them, but just to see if this is something that you want to get into. Because I don't want to be in a relationship with no man that likes anything up his booty. Period. And it's so sad that a lot of young girls now feel like that if they put on a strap on, that and do it to their man, that is nothing wrong with that. No real man wants somebody playing with his butt. Mm-mm. I don't get down like that. Yeah, it's so sad that they don't even know any better. But I don't get down like that. I don't want no man like that. Period. And so I think sometimes, like some men, like I was talking to this guy, and he was talking about he said the F y'all got going on in marriage. I don't know. It seems like to me that's universal. Like it's so many different guys that they're into a lot of different stuff. Like I said, I don't think people have sex anymore for the pleasure of it. I think I think people have sex now just to see how nasty a person can be. Like they cannot even ejaculate. They cannot even have an erection if the person is not nasty. Like the nastier they are, the more it turns them on. Because I never in my life thought that I would live to see the day that people piss all over, be pissing in each other's faces. That's disgusting. And they doing more than that. They eating boo boo. Then you can't trust him around his dudes. I'm telling you. Ooh, mm-mm. I think some dudes be feeling like when they talk about, how nasty they are and all the nasty stuff they do in bed, that it turn women on. It don't turn me on. It scares me. It turns me off. I go, dog, why is he that nasty? Yeah, young Miami says she love for folks to pee on her. Well, smash him. More power to you. More power. More power to you, smash him. More power to you. More power to you, smash him. Lord have mercy. I should have known it was a damn freak gonna come in here. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Well, more power to you, smash him. You the only one. Oh, Lord have mercy. You are the only one. I guess. Well, you might not be the only one. He said he likes stanky. He said he likes stanky coochie. I mean, I don't know. It might be a lot of men that like stanky coochie. I don't know. Oh my God. These folks on this internet is sick for real. They is sick. Oh my God. These people is sick. I'm serious. Well, more power to you, smash them, because I don't know a lot of people that like stanky coochie. Lord have mercy. Woo. Well, one thing for sure, you wouldn't like me because my coochie sure don't stink. It don't stink, and it ain't no reason for no woman coochie to be stinking. I can't understand that. Why would anybody? Oh my God! Well, smash him. You must be stinky then. Why you like to smell? I wouldn't want nothing that smells. Whew, Lord have mercy. You know what? I be when I hear guys talk about how how stinky a woman's coochie is. That's another sign too. I go, I don't want him because you gonna talk about it and then but you got it. You went ahead and did something with it and you was smelling it. So that shows me what type of dude he is. He nasty. He said not really stanky, but he like it to smell. Oh my God. Well, smash him. I'm gonna tell you what my gynecologist told me. My gynecologist told me that a healthy vagina don't have a scent. Now that's what he said. If you smell a scent, that means it's something not right. And you need to tell your girl to she need to be trying to go down to the doctor. I told y'all I was looking at this talk show one day and this lady said that she knew her husband was cheating. And so he said, "How you know your husband was cheating?" And she said, "Because he came in late. And when he got in the bed, I don't know why he wouldn't take a shower." She said that his face smelled like oral sex to the point that she jumped up out of her sleep. That's how stanky his face was. I would have beat that nigga ass so bad. Oh my God. You gonna go out and mess with another woman and come back with your face smelling like her coochie. Oh my God, I would have spazzed. And you know it had to be. He said smell would stay. Smell would stay in a man's beard, not if he washes it. Why would he put his face down there or something that his wife wake his wife up out of her sleep? That means it was rotten. It could be, yeah. A lot of women pH balance be out. And a lot of times their pH balance is off because they're messing with a man who is messing with other women. And Phyllis said, "We know your beard stank." Y'all, I want to get this company that I haven't released the name of it yet because I want them to advertise with me. I'm telling y'all, I listen, I do know that your vagina is very like mine is very sensitive. So I have to use organic stuff. And I go through this company and they sell like all types of great stuff and it is organic. And I uses it and I want them to advertise with me because I could really push that for them because they have all types of like different flavors and smells like I mean I just love using their stuff like um um orange creamsicle, like, and it actually makes your vagina smell just like the strawberries. Like I use the lemon, I use the orange, I like I've been using lately the orange creamsicle. I love it. I reached out to them. They have not said anything back. I could really push their stuff because it actually works. You don't have to worry about no like infections. You know how some women get yeast infections and stuff. It's organic. It's made out of all natural herbs, and the scents that they have are organic scents. Stop Killing says, I'm back on my job with P. Diddy because he know he did wrong by putting $1 million on Tupac and Biggie head. And on top of that, I'm on his ass. What is gay ass? He said, with this gay ass. Y'all, Diddy has been very quiet. He's been very quiet. He said back when women work in fields, no one's cootie was smelling like fruits. How you know? How you know what the when they was working in the cotton field, how their cooties smelled? They said he was spotted in LA today. Yeah, he wouldn't dare say anything because he know those people on top of his head. So I think he feels like if he's quiet, if he feels like if he's quiet, then maybe they'll stop. Diddy ain't paid for no hit on Tupac now. Lining Biggie up. Yes, I agree. But that's what what's his name said. He said that Diddy paid for the hit on Tupac. That's what what's that guy name that's in jail that said if I go down, I'm taking everybody with me. And when he got arrested, they started messing with Diddy. Keefy D. They said they feel like Diddy is plotting. He might be. I know he's quiet. I'm sure his lawyers have told him not to say anything. Because as soon as he tried to say something, when he thought the coast was clear, and he came out and he thought the coast was clear, and he was like, people trying to ruin his name and his family's name and all of that, and I'm gonna fight for my name. And 2 days later, that video came out. So he just needs to just stay quiet. Because every time he say something, they're gonna put out proof and make him the liar that he is. But y'all know what I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to see. I wonder what it is in order for them to be going after Diddy like this. That means the elites are not, the elites are done with him. I wonder what is it that he did to them to make them um do this to him. because they're really cutting all ties and they making sure that they send him back to the projects. They're gonna humiliate him, take all of his power, all of that. I think it's more than like a liquor situation. None of the celebrities will say anything because they know he got all them videos of them at those parties. So they scared to say something. Yep, they are afraid to say something. If they lock Diddy up, then the motive would be his catalog. Mm. Wonder if he really owns his catalog. He might own it. Because, a lot of times they sell their catalogs and stuff. A lot of times that's what they do. Oh, wow. Don't forget they're going to take his booty. Oh, Lord. He'll probably like that if they did that. Some reason they took out Michael Jackson. He owned his catalog. They sure took out Michael Jackson. They sure did that. They took out Michael Jackson. They sure did. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. It said Mike owned his catalog, the Beatles catalog. Mm. You know what? I was looking at something where they were saying that somebody that had worked closely with Michael Jackson, they said Michael Jackson Michael Jackson was a womanizer, that he really loved women and he had a thing for different women, and they said that he liked to have a lot of sex with women. For some reason I believe it. I do believe that. I believe that Michael Jackson, I think that he was straight. He was just, I don't think he was messing with those little boys. I don't. But it would be so weird though, thinking about Michael Jackson having, uh, he just seemed like a weird person. But I ain't gonna tell no stories, y'all. If I had been given the opportunity to have sex with Michael Jackson, I think I would have did it. I hate to say it, but I think I would have tried it just to see if he would. Trying to see something. They said they daddy Joe messed that family up because I used to be in love with Michael Jackson. Now R. Kelly, I wouldn't touch R. Kelly. I wouldn't let R. Kelly touch me. he said Michael Jackson was was hurt about Diana Ross. I think Diana Ross was too old for him anyways. And what was so weird about that, he started getting his those facial surgeries, and he started trying to look like Diana Ross. He was too soft as a man. That was his weakness. Yeah, Michael Jackson was so fine when he was black. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. That was a fine chocolate man. See, I be liking. I don't have a. Let me just say this: I'm not color struck or anything like that. Okay, I don't have a preference on dark skin or light skin guys. I'm just not shallow like that. But I will say those guys that be having like that brown, that Michael Jackson, when he was black, he was that sexy brown. I like that sex. That brown is real sexy. That was a handsome dude when he was black, but I would have messed with him when he was white. I just liked him as a little girl. That would have been a fantasy. It says, I miss y'all swamped with clinicals, tests, and homework. I miss you too. New to you. Miss Park said, ain't no way Michael Jackson can handle all that booty meat you got. Well, I would have been, he would have had to. Sure, he would have had to. He would have had to handle it. Diane Brown says, "New, I miss you. I miss you too. New to you." McName says, "I believe that's the only way them folks accepted it back in those days, those times of days." So, do y'all think that Michael Jackson's father messed them up like that? It could have been his father. It could have been the industry. He was very young when they got into the industry, and the industry has always been very evil. And it's so sad. I listened to Dick Gregory say Michael Jackson didn't want him to leave his side, and he told him, "I got to go home." And he said, Dick Gregory said he told him they're trying to kill me. That's so sad to have to live your life like that. Really, it is. I hate that. I think Joe wanted them to be famous so bad he would have allowed whatever that they needed to do to be famous because he didn't want to work in that factory or wherever he was working at. I think he did whatever he told them boys to do, whatever they needed to do. Um, do whatever you need to do to make sure that I don't have to go and work in that factory anymore. Yeah, I'm still on. We're just talking about open topics tonight. We started out talking about natural beauty. Like, do men really like natural women that are natural? I mean, I can't say that all men don't, because I dated guys that didn't even like for me to wear weave weave in my head. No weave, no braids, no makeup, no lip gloss, but he couldn't stop the lip gloss. And I still wore makeup when I wanted to. And what else did we talk about? Yeah. Do guys really want good girls? No, they don't. They don't want good girls. Because let me tell you something. When men get to talking about they want a woman that's a stone cold freak, most good women have limits. They're not stone cold freaks like that. They're not gonna suck your toes and eat your booty and all that. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't. That's really like I don't know anybody that do. Well, I guess it's women that do it. But they be getting paid to do it. McName says, I believe Mike dad knew that music was taking off and he forced it up on his kids. That's what took away most of their childhood. Yeah, because they said that he did not let them deal with girls because he felt like girls would take their minds off of working. So he kind of used them as workhorses. Michael Jackson had went through a lot. You could tell because anytime you go in, and he bought Neverland, and in Neverland he had a amusement park and the zoo, and he had a tree, and he would go climb up in the tree, and he said he would write music and he would think up in that tree. He just wanted to make his own world, and when you got your own money, you definitely can make your own world. And I think he wanted to make his own world away from people because all people did was he saw how it was. I'm not jaded. I mean, Mr. Parker, it's things that I like to do. I like to have fun, especially if I'm with a guy that I truly love. Of course, I want to have some fun. Like we can have fun without all of like a lot of the nasty like disgusting stuff. Like you can have fun without eating booty and um peeing on top of each other's heads and all of that. Lady says maybe that's why I can't keep a man because I'm not sucking no wee wee. Me neither, Lady Scutterfield. Well, see, but that's what I'm talking about. Now I don't ever talk about the oral sex stuff because I know that there are women that proudly suck their man's thing. I don't want to be judgmental on that. And I maybe I'm wrong because I can't be with no man that ain't using his mouth. I'm sorry. Oh Lord, please forgive me. Tierney says, "Hell, I'm lost. I don't know what these men want." McName says, "Well, if you want us to eat the pee pee, you got to suck the wee wee." My grandmama told me that women not supposed to do it. Mr. Parker says men want a woman who would respect him, allow him to lead, listen to him, be feminine and soft, allow him to protect and be his peace. Listen, hey, if that's all that men want, that would be so easy, Mr. Parker. If that's all that a man wanted from a woman, that would be so easy to do. And I'm serious. That would be so easy. But men say they want that. They don't want that. They don't want that, because in order for a woman to be your peace, you got to create heaven for her. You can't feel like you can treat that woman any kind of way and then feel like, well, be quiet, let me do whatever I want to do. Yeah, I'm out cheating on you, I'm doing all this, but you just shut your damn mouth if you want me to come home. No, that's not how it works. I can give you your peace, but you got to create heaven for me. Not only are you going to come home and put the money in the home, you need to keep your penis in the home. Because as I said, one of my pet peeves is that I can't deal with cheating. I can't deal with it. I can't. I'm not a cheater, and I'm not going to deal with a man cheating on me. More women may not want to admit it, but cheating is an emotional. It takes an emotional toll on women, and men shouldn't do it, and they should not expect for women to accept it. Hell no, you're not getting no peace if you think you're gonna cheat on me, because I'm gonna leave you. Now I know some people say, one time. More than likely, when you find out about it, it has happened more than one time. It's an ongoing situation. So if you can't stop cheating, that means that you have some type of emotional attachment outside of our household, which means we don't need to be together anyway. If I'm your woman and you can't stop cheating on me, that means that another woman has a hold on you. So maybe that's where you need to be at. Free me up so I'll free myself up so I can go be with a man. Whereas I can be all of that for respectful, create a good home, build a life together, build a wonderful life together, give him his peace and all of that, but give me what I need to give you your peace. And it ain't bringing extra marital affairs, having extra marital affairs, or bringing women into our relationship. Because sure as I tell you, a man thinks he's got control of a side chick. He don't. She does sneaky things to get at his wife. Hell no, I'm not accepting it. Hell no. No. I'm not dealing, no. And when I find out about it, it's over. We could build something together. You could have yourself a good woman who you're creating a wonderful home with, and you go and you break dance on her heart just to sniff up in a slut's ass. Hell no. So that means you care more about that. You know how, if I've expressed to you how this gonna make me feel, and you claim you love me and you step out there and do it, that means you care more about that woman than you do me and my feelings. I can't be with a man that don't care about my feelings, because I'm not gonna get over it. Men don't want you cheating. I told y'all about, I'm not jaded. Listen, I told y'all about when one of my exes had cheated on me, and I cheated back on him. I didn't feel good about it. Well, I ain't well. I'm not gonna say I didn't feel good about it, because I did like the other guy. I probably liked him better than I liked him. He says you can hear it. But I will say that it wasn't right. Well, he never found out about it. So, I mean, but he started to pick up on it, and he had cheated on me. He had an ongoing relationship with one of his baby's mothers. An ongoing relationship when he was with me. I found out about it. But then when he picked up on that I was doing something, he almost lost his mind. He almost lost it. I told y'all I can't deal with that. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a cheater. I don't cheat. I'm loyal to guys that I'm with. I'm probably too loyal to them. So that's why listen. I don't be sitting and waiting for them to mess up. I be praying that they don't mess up. But yeah, I mean, that's just one of my things. I can't deal with no cheater. I can't deal with no cheater at all. He said, tell the same stories about the same exes. Tells the same. But well, I mean, I tell the same story about the same exes because I only cheated on one ex. I only cheated one time in my life, and that was years ago. And it's just not something that I want to be doing. I now this last relationship I was in, I got ready to cheat on that nigga because he really messed up. I got ready to cheat on him because I had started talking to somebody, and I was like, dog, I cheated like almost 20 years ago, and I got almost got into a scenario that would have been ugly. I'm not gonna be doing the same things, because I was hurt. I was like, I'm not gonna be doing the same things. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to quit him. And that's what I did. I quit him. What's up, Harold? I have not seen you in here forever. Why should I be out here cheating when I could just go be with a man that would appreciate me? Harold, what's been going on? I haven't seen you in here in forever. He said them niggas wasn't grown. Well, that's true. Believe it or not, the last one is in his 50s and he tried to be slick. What's been going on, Harold? We have not seen you in here forever. I've been missing you. Don't believe that there's women out here that's good that would do everything. And trust me, I have one, and she is a good woman and have her own business. 57 years old and throw down in the bed. Oh my God. Oh gee. I had to put my brace over my eyes when he said that he have to. Harold, what you doing in Olive Branch? What's going on in Olive Branch? Oh, that's right. You said you got family in Olive Branch. Kenny Adams says, Tamara, I'm here for you, but I guess you're gonna wait until we old enough to dip snub. No, the next person that I be with, I gotta know. Listen, my grandmother owns a lot of land here. Yeah, I like Olive Branch. Olive Branch is a nice area. I'm gonna tell you something. The next man that I'm with, I gotta know. Listen, at my age, I date with a purpose. I don't date just to be dating. I date with a purpose, which means it has to be something that's going to. We gotta have the same goals into working at something. Because you have guys now that be in their 40s and 50s and 60s talking about, I just want a friendship. I just want sex with benefits. I don't get down like that. Brother, go on with your life. We could be cool. We could talk on the phone, but it does not go beyond that. I'm still trying to figure out how a woman in 2024 going to keep a man and she ain't giving no throats. Oh my God. Oh Lord Jesus. Y'all is Lord Jesus. Mm-mm. McNamee says, with that mindset, That's why he a old lonely fool. Now, y'all, now I feel like that, like when a man's semen is to procreate. You're not supposed to be eating it. He said a red flag. The Black Barbie says, Harold says, how does a man approach a successful woman like yourself? It ain't nothing to Harold. All they got to do is just approach me, because I don't approach men. I was taught that. This is what I was taught. I was taught that men are hunters by nature. Whatever a man wants, they will go and get. That's what I was taught. So, my grandmother used to always say, if you want to know if a man likes you, all you have to do is position yourself to be seen. If they like what they see, they will come to you. If they don't come to you, then that means that they don't want you. So go on about your life. But I never heard of such before, because I be hearing men say sometimes, yeah, I be like, they be wanting the women to come to them. Hey Kenny, I ain't asking. You got 2 sessions to act like you ain't giving me no skull and a good and you good as gold. Oh my God, Mr. Parker. Oh my God. He said 2 sessions. Lord have mercy. Um, Harold says, I agree with you. All jokes aside, I talk a lot of shit, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It will be 21 years from now. That's what I was getting ready to say, Kenny. Aren't you married? Tierney says, Tamara, I got a friend that got married to a man that live in Africa. Has she ever met him? He's living in Africa. Has he ever been to the United States? Yeah, congratulations, Kenny, on 20 years of marriage. I think that marriage is beautiful. Because see, I think with most people, all you have to do is all you have to do is have conversations with your spouse before you ever even, well, with your partner before you ever even get married, so that you could talk about some stuff and work out some stuff. And that's it. All the everything that you like and want is supposed to be talked about even before you ever even get into a relationship. Yeah, marriage is a blessing. It is. I still believe in love and marriage and all that. And I mean, I don't like cheating. I don't want to cheat on nobody. I don't want nobody cheating on me. Because when you start cheating and stuff, it takes away, it does something to the energy of the relationship. Because there were some guys that I truly loved. I loved a lot. And I was like, God, this is going to be my husband. I love this man so much. And then you mess around and find out about the betrayal. Because see, cheating is a betrayal. You start finding out about the cheating, it breaks your heart so bad. It just takes away a lot of the love that it starts to break it down. Go, dog, like, because you start to feel played. Go, dog, I was putting all of my energy. I was giving him my best, and he goes and cheat on me. That nigga thought he was playing me. So your guards will immediately go up. And I don't want to be with no man that I can't be vulnerable with. He ain't my husband. Because you're supposed to be able to have your guards down for a man. You're supposed to always feel protected and stuff. You can be vulnerable. You can have your guards down. That's a man. that is probably going to be your husband. If your guards are up because he has betrayed you, that's not a person that I want to be with. Yeah, love is good for the soul. It's a beautiful thing. Like, I don't get jealous when I see people in love. It encourages me. I go, dog, that's so beautiful to see people in truly in love. Like, sometimes people be getting jealous talking when they see people in love. I'm talking about in love for real. Okay, it's going good now. I wonder when it's gonna go bad. It's never even when it go bad, it's still even when bad things come up, it's still good. I'm talking about because everything has its ups and downs, but as long as you're still loyal, there's no betrayal or anything like that. You could work through anything. I ain't get ready to leave nobody just because they fall on hard times. Not somebody that I truly love, because people fall, it could be me. So people fall on hard times. As long as he's a hard worker, he has goals. Hey, he's still trying to accomplish some stuff. He has a good work ethic. I love men that have good work ethics. Hey, if it's something he want to build, guess what? I'm his wife. Consider it done. We're gonna build it together. Not somebody that come in back. Ooh, I can't stand no. Ooh, I can't stand no leash, no leech. They start getting with women. Can't you give me your income tax so I can go flip it? Can't you give me? So I want to invest in a barbershop. Give me your income tax. What I want with him? No, you get married, baby. Listen, I was thinking about this, and hey, I've been working. I want to start saving and working towards buying a building. My husband say something like that. He got goals like that. Oh my baby, you want to buy a building? Okay. I mean, that would make me feel so good. I got a man with goals. Guess what? Okay, well, I tell you what, that's my damn husband. We get ready to get that building. That's what we gonna do. I don't want nobody. You get into a relationship, you just talking to him. Can't you sign for me a car? Hell no. You ain't none of my damn husband. And if you is my husband, you ain't got the credit to go get you a car. See that you supposed to check stuff out like that before. If he ain't got no, if his credit ain't good, you probably ain't even got no business marrying him, because once you marry him, he take your credit score down. If he wants to marry you and he sees that you are a hardworking woman, what he's gonna do is start working to try and get himself and to try to better himself, because he don't want to bring no stuff into the relationship that's gonna take you down. Shit. When they get caught cheating, you can get them to buy you an airplane. The guilt. Yeah, you hear a lot of women say that when they catch their men cheating, they start asking for everything they want, and he do it because of the guilt. I wouldn't be able to get past it. I don't want nothing but out. I want out. Man is supposed to be a provider, a protector, not a leash or bomb or taker. Right. That's right, Harold. I agree. A provider and a protector. As long as he's got the work ethic, he's working hard to establish something. You see that. I think oftentimes, like, because I had an uncle that did that. When he met a lady that he wanted to be with, and he saw that that lady had some things going for herself, he stopped playing and started working towards tying up loose ends. Right, he started trying to build for himself because he was like, he knew he wanted to be with that woman. I've been watching to come. I've been waiting to come on and tell me story of the time I married a man who had nothing but effing nerves, no assets, and almost no proof of life, but the ID in his pocket. Really? That would be a good. I mean, that would be good. I don't know. When you're building a man from, I don't believe. I'm gonna just say this. I've heard older women say when you take a man that has nothing. I'm not talking about a man that work every day, because a man that's working every day, he might have less than you, but he still got something. You could build with him. But a man that has nothing, that might be a red flag. If he ain't got no car, no house, no nothing, he ain't responsible. So what you doing? So that could be taking on another child. But I heard older women say, I used to hear my great aunts and stuff say that if you ever take a man off of the street and build him up from, and he ain't got nothing, once you build him up, once you help him to buy him clothes and shoes, once you build him up, he gonna you know leave you for another woman. He gonna leave you in those shoes you bought him. I mean, I've always heard them say that, and I've watched that, and it do kind of seem true. And trust me, I'm not saying a man that works every day, that he's got a ride, he's got a house or an apartment or whatever. He works every day. That's a man that has something. He might not be where he wants to be at this point, but he's got something. I'm talking about a Negro that's living up under the damn bridge. I worked with a girl at the sheriff's office that did that. She was messing with this guy. And when he first started working for the sheriff's office, he didn't have nothing. His teeth was messed up. She said she got his teeth fixed. She started helping him. She started buying him clothes and stuff. And she said when she fixed him up, them women started going crazy, and that man started dogging her out. And she said I would never do that again. I was saying, when she told me that, I was thinking to myself, my grandma and my great aunt said that. Homie had an ID, a sack of rags from City Trends, and effing audacity. I put him back in the dumpster where I got him, and he's still there 7 years later. Wow. Damn move. Some women will know. Lord have mercy. Woo. Mm, mm, mm. That's why you have to make sure that a person is for you, because you get with somebody and you start building with them. They be wanting, they know you got the mindset, and you know what I mean. You got to get up and go to build something. They know that they can build something with you, and they be wanting you. And it could be with a woman too, vice versa. They be wanting you to build them up to make them what's the word that I'm looking for, attractive to other women, and then I mess around and leave you for them. They won't be able to keep it, but because you have to reap what you sow. But that happens quite a bit. That's why I say you shouldn't be with nobody that you don't really want to be with. Don't use people. Just be honest. You might want to do business with them. Say, let's be friends, but hey, I'm interested in doing business with you. You know, I got this idea, and hey, maybe we could do some business together as friends. Stop trying to use people all the time, because it backfires on you. I just needed that extra boost, that security blanket. When I got that, the floodgates have been open ever since. The grind never stops. I'm telling you, Tamara, did she tell you how she nagged him, bossed him around, and threw things in his face, just asking him? All women don't do that now. That's not true. Now, I don't think a woman should have to nag a man. When men say women are nagging them because they won't get out and go to work. Okay, I don't think a woman should have to nag a man to get up and go get a job. First of all, I'm not gonna be with him. I'm not gonna be with a man that won't go get a job. I agree, McName Ace. As a matter of fact, he gonna already have one before I meet him. I agree, McName Ace. I went to Husband Depot with good credit and could have got a fresh showroom husband. No, I'm dumpster diving behind the oh, oh Lord have mercy. Oh, mm. What is next time? Like I said, I'm saying, Tamara, did she tell you how that pipe drove her to doing dumb shit for him? She didn't have to tell me because I'm assuming that's what it was, the pipe that drove her to doing crazy stuff for him. I'm assuming that's what it was. I would feel used being with a man that needed me to give him money and asking me to, I don't understand why why do women do that type of stuff. And sometimes women be wanting to do it because um they be wanting for the men to need them. But because it's more when you start talking about helping a guy, I don't be talking about money. I mean, you can help them. Sometimes you can have contacts and stuff. You can help them. You can help them build. But I think you should be married if you're gonna be making those type of investments and stuff. You probably need to be married. That's what I think. I mean, I guess marriage is just a piece of paper, but um, you could be giving them ideas, working with them on stuff, helping them, introducing them to people that got the assets to help him to build and stuff like that. And which what I mean when you truly for a person, I mean that's the type of stuff that you're supposed to do, right? But what I'm saying is, I think people make irresponsible decisions. They jump into stuff and they do it to try to get the loyalty of the person. That's basically trying to buy some love. And I think people have to be very meticulous about that. I don't think it could work out when you go in trying to buy love. You can't do that. Um, what's up? Rest in peace, young dog. Tamara, did you know a lady named Gail Peppers? That I sure did. I sure did. Sergeant Peppers. I sure did. I sure did. Sergeant Peppers. Um, Rest in peace, young Dolph says, "What's poppin' T? Got to tell you some. Long live Dolph. It was a brawl tonight. What? Some dudes who from Gotti Hood came to Dolph Hood on some BS. Oh my God. Oh my God. Cypress TV says, F the commitments. Just keep shit pimping and no, Cypress. I think love is a beautiful thing when you have two people that are dedicated, when you know that you can trust them. I mean, everything is just limitless. You respect how each other feels. You know that this person is loyal to you, cares about your feelings. That's the best kind of relationship. I think relationships don't work out because people want their cake and eat it too. They don't really care about the other person's feelings. Really, they don't. And they expect for the person to be able, well, I'm giving you 90%. Why can't you just accept that? Bitch, I want 100. I want 100 or nothing. I give 100, and I don't want 99. I don't give 99.99. I gives 100, and if I can't get 100 back, we can't be together. Period. So who was it that came over there? Rest in peace, young Dolph. Who was it? Vertez done sent me another message. Lord. Not good for him. And you know it didn't when a nigga saying they coming back and they in the wrong. And I'm finna send you his Facebook. I don't want to juice them up, but he been around them. Oh wow. Okay, I'm getting ready to look at it right now. Mm-mm. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button for me. He sure say that he CMG. I tell you. So what happened? How did he come over there to y'all hood messing? What happened? It says treat yourself and your mate right. Protect your mate's heart and their love. I agree. And that's what I was taught. To protect your your mate's heart. And people don't talk about that anymore. Folks are so selfish now. You're supposed to protect your wife's or your husband's heart. Somebody that you know that you want a future with, you're supposed to protect their heart. And you're not protecting their heart when you're having extramarital affairs. But you want your heart to be protected. You want your peace. You want for her to be good and to do all the things you want in bed. You want all of that, and you feel like you're supposed to be able to get that just because you paying bills. No, You got to make sure, I mean, because the mental state is supposed to always be right. A person cannot have a good mental state when somebody's just paying bills but not thinking about how they feel mentally and emotionally, because cheating is basically emotional abuse. Really, it's another form of emotional abuse, but men don't like dealing with that though, because most men want their cake and eat it too. And that's the reason why them niggas don't have no damn peace, and they miss out on good women. And until they realize that they're gonna keep running into whores and spending years in relationships where they find out she a freak in bed, but she's a damn fool later on after they've lost what could be good for them. Okay. um and then when she get mad, she started cheating on him, and he found out she's a whore, and then she started trying to sabotage. Because I'm gonna tell you something, some women are so low down, when they finally get fed up with men or they don't want them anymore. Because I had a client whose wife was doing that to him. She don't want him, but she want everything that he has to offer. And so what, she don't want to just leave that big house and that new Mercedes truck and stuff that he just bought her. So what she do is, when she get mad, when she want to go spend time with a dude that ain't got a damn thing, that's living way in Jackson, Tennessee, that's got a short box truck. He couldn't give her, living on a shack on a hill. He couldn't give her what her husband give her, but she leaving her children to go spend time with this nigga. But she want to be able to, when her husband found out about it, she calls the police on her husband and has had him put in jail several times. She'd rather see her husband lose everything. That's what you call a low down ass bitch. Okay. And so that's when I'm not saying he's getting his karma, because that's a good dude. Okay. She just a whore. He's a good mild mannered dude. Okay. But a lot of these guys, when they mess over these good women, that's what they end up with. That's why I say I need to start a dating service, because a lot of my clients are getting ready to be single. It's a lot of good men out there. I be thinking about, like, when those guys be walking into my office and stuff, and they, talking about, we want to hire y'all because I'm getting ready to go through a divorce. I think my wife is doing something. These be nice looking guys with good jobs. I be saying to myself, dog, because I can't fraternize with my clients like that. I'm like, dog, all the good men, we can't find no good men because they all tied up with a bunch of whores. It's some good men. I go, dog, I need to start a dating app so that when my clients, when they divorce and they start getting back into that dating pool, I know some good men. And it's funny because each and every one of my clients, each and every guy that has hired me to get evidence about their wife or their woman, their fiance, I want to see what if she cheating on me before we get married, because he got a lot to lose. These are men that's established, and I be all in the damn box town and stuff. They making me go, they cheating all in damn box town. Okay, in Westwood, in off of Trigg over in South Memphis. They leaving their big homes with their husbands. Then the first thing their husband say, well, you worked all the time. Bitch, you gotta work to be able to provide you with that lifestyle. So you go and cheat on your husband that's out working himself to death to provide for you and your kids for a nigga living with his mama in Boxtown? She letting him drive the car her husband paying for. Good men. So there are good men out there. So I don't lash out. I would never say that all men are doggish. If I say it, I really be just playing. Because I know that there are some good men out there. And women got to stop targeting men that's got somebody, because it seems like to me women be wanting men more when they think they got somebody. Not because they want the man, but because they looked at the man's, he might have a good wife. look at her wife. She thinks she's something and this, and that. I'm gonna see if I can get him to make a play for me. Men, she not cheating. She not trying to holler at you because she think you fine. She don't. She want to compete with your wife because in her mind she has put your wife on a pedestal, and these damn crazy ass men fall for it. I want to see if I can make him cheat on this high class bitch because she knows she's a bottom of the barrel hoe. And these men fall for it and lose everything. Jay says North Memphis and South Memphis still beefing. That's what they say. They say they beefing. I don't know. Because when they say that North Memphis and South Memphis is beefing, I go, dog, I didn't know that there was some type of North Memphis, South Memphis situation going on. Because I be seeing folks killing each other that grew up in the same damn hood. They beefing with people in their own neighborhoods. Mm. See, I don't think men understand that a lot of women would love to know that they got a man that protects their hearts and they ain't community dick. They taking care of the household. They're the head of the household. Men don't even realize it makes women feel good to know that they got that type of man. So when people say, such and such, I don't know, what my husband got to look into that. I got to see what my husband think about that. Oh, this right here need fixing. I got to tell my husband that this right here ain't acting right. My husband needs to fix that. It make women feel good to do stuff like that. That's what a lot of men don't understand, but they want to half-ass do it. They have all of these requirements for women, but then they want to have do stuff. They don't want to do. All women ask for them to do is create a heaven for them to be able to get them what they need. If you want your peace, you can't be out there cheating because you ain't gonna get no damn peace. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And so men act like it's just so hard not to cheat. A man that really loves a woman, I think he could be with one woman. With all the diseases and stuff out there, anyways, why would they want to? So that means you don't love that woman enough. If you can't not go and lay up with other women. So you may as well let her be with a man that will love her enough. And go get you a damn whore that'll let you do whatever you want to do as long as you pay all the bills, because she don't really love you. What she really wants, you just represent some type of security for her, and she gonna leave you once she gets somebody that can give her more than what you giving them. Because no woman that truly loves you gonna be quiet and let you cheat and do whatever it is that you want to do, because she's emotionally attached and involved. Right. All women are not the same. Right. Because men be wanting to say all women cheat. All women don't cheat. I don't cheat. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. You didn't tell me what happened. How did all this stuff get started? All men are not the same either. There's some really good men that are respectful, that are good men. I can't stand no wishy washy man either. I can't stand no wishy washy man. One day I can't stand men that are wishy washy. That's really characteristics of a woman. I'm trying to look up this to see what's going on over here in Castelia. Hold on, I'm trying to see something, y'all. Hmm. Um, Kenny says, I'm back. What up? Rest in peace, Young Dolph. I don't rest in peace, Young Dolph was in here. He said something is going on over in Castelia. Only a good man see is a seasoned woman. What Cypress says? Cypress got quiet. I wonder why Cypress, why do you find it hard to be with just one woman? Cypress has said he just do not want to be with one woman. I don't understand that. Tamara, did you see Finesse 2 times was here in some apartments in Raleigh with King? Mm-mm. I ain't see that. Why is Finesse 2 times taking King over to some projects? Mm, mm, mm. A finesse 2 times is crazy. I hope don't nobody get killed tonight because I'm trying to understand why they're out there going over into other people's neighborhoods and stuff, starting beef. Rest in peace, young dog. What happened? I guess he not on here right now. If we were living like tribes, we would be well off financially and family culture, meaning we would have more than one wife. You have to think about like other when they do stuff like that in Africa, they don't marry for love. They marry for security and to be provided for and protected. They have children. They understand, they be happy to for a man to take them as their wife, because for them, they've been told they need a husband to provide for them. So they don't love their husbands. It's just routine. I give him sex and have his children, and he get out and work and provide. Go and get the kill cows and stuff and bring them back for us to eat. That's not. But that's. I mean that's it happens like that in Africa and in other places, but in some places in Africa, but it can't happen like that in my life. I cannot deal with that. And you have it happening now. Some women don't have an issue with being in a, what is it, a polygamous relationship or something. I had a cousin, and all of a sudden she just changed. She met this guy and she got caught up in, I believe it was that Israelite stuff. And she was like in her 20s, and um she got involved, and she moved to Atlanta and got involved in that stuff. And so what ended up happening was they didn't all live together, but they all had a house on the same street. So he would spend nights with different women. They all had kids with him. But see, I'm trying to understand what was the purpose of it, because they was all on welfare and food stamps. I thought the purpose of that is so that the man can be the provider and the protector. He wasn't doing a damn thing if they all had to be getting assistance from the governor. He was just getting ass and making babies. That's it. You have to be real careful about some of these ones that's into stuff like that, or try to talk you into doing stuff like that. They don't have the true concept of why people do it. I'm not doing it, period. But I mean, those that do it, I thought that they had another concept of why they did it, and that is so that they can pool the resources and all of that. Um, the man, provide and whatever. Hey, to each his own. I know the way that my brain is set up. My brain and my heart is set up. It's not gonna happen with me. So King looks like he's smoking. That's one of the most beautiful things about this life. You have your own free will and choices. That's so true. You know what? I think when people are meant to be together, it happens. Like you don't have to go through like I just think that with the way that the life is set up, if people get into alignment with the energy and the frequency and stuff that they're supposed to be on, right? I think when people get into alignment with God or whatever it is that they call their God, I believe in God. Then what is for you when you get into alignment, you start meditating and praying and stuff. Whatever it is that's for you, enters your path. Some people are just not in alignment. They keep their minds and stuff boggled up with stuff that don't matter. I don't think that everything that I've ever wanted in my whole life, if it was for me, it fell right into my lap. Whenever I've had to fight for something, because sometimes I get stubborn. Like when I told y'all I went through the academy. I told y'all when I had started applying for the police academy, that lady kept rejecting me, right? And I was already working for the police department. I got stubborn and I was like, I'm not going, I'm going through the academy. And so I started kicking in doors. And guess what happened? I feel like because that was not the path for me, it served its purpose. I was able to learn a lot. They paid for me to go to school and stuff like that. I learned a lot through the police department. It prepared me for the career that I'm in now. I met a lot of great people that are lifelong friends and stuff. It was a lesson. But because it was not meant for me to be a police officer, when I went out to the back out to the academy to become a P2, right after I finished got my hours from college, um, I ended up injuring my hip, and we only have 4 weeks, 4 almost 5 weeks left. I was going to graduate. They had already assigned me the precinct that I was going to be working with. They had assigned me to the downtown precinct. So we had got measured for our uniforms, but it was not meant. Right when I went over that wall, I injured my hip, and you could only miss 3 days, and I had to leave. And so I remember the lieutenants were coming out there because when the class get ready to graduate, what OCU, Organized Crime Unit, Vice and Narcotics, what they do is they start coming out there, they start looking at the new recruits because they have to consistently have new faces over in Vice and Narcotic to do drug buys and drug busts and stuff to go undercover. Because I had already worked for the police department, they had told me, even though I was assigned to the downtown precinct, I would have been temporarily assigned over to Vice and Narcotics. And so what ended up happening was Martoya Lang went over there. And I truly believe because it was just not my time and my destiny, that could have easily been me. Martoya Lang ended up losing her life when they did a drug bust and went into a house. It was all over the internet. She had 4 children, 4 little girls. She was one of the nicest people that you would ever meet. And my friend who works for the PD to this day, he said, "You know what's so spooky? When you look into the yearbook, he says they got your picture and her name. They mixed up y'all pictures and names and stuff." So I just feel like when something is for you, that's the reason I kind of let things flow now. It just falls right into my lap. Nobody could ever mess it up. Nobody could ever take it. What's for me is mine. When I make up my mind, I go, dog, I want to do this. I want to do that. And I start looking into it and I start taking the initiative to try to figure out what I need to do to get to it. It works itself out. When it's for me, it smooths itself right on out and it falls right into my lap. And I feel the same way as it relates to with a relationship. A person that's truly for you, you ain't got to be fighting and going back and forth with them. They don't find it hard to be faithful to you. One thing that I do know, because we're all human beings, regardless to men and women kind of being wired differently, love is love. When you truly want to be with somebody and you love that person, it ain't hard not to cheat. Because when I'm truly feeling the dude, I be wanting to be up under him every minute. Okay? I have to say something, dog, I'm getting too attached to him. But when you truly feel you're vibrating on the same frequency, y'all energy just match. That person is for you, especially if they're supposed to be a lifelong person. You don't find it hard to break habits that is going to affect your relationship or affect that person. Okay? Because I've done it. I've had guys go, listen, hey, we spending time together. I want to be in a relationship with you, but I need you to fix that. I knew I wanted to be with that guy. I fixed that shit. It wasn't hard at all. Okay, so people do what they want to do. When something is for you, you work at that thing. You ain't got to be fighting and going all back and forth to jail, calling the police on them. None of that. That's bad energy already. I don't even want to be with nobody. I got to call the damn police on, because first of all, I ain't gonna call the police on them because I'm gonna be okay. Just leave me alone. You know, you start getting irate, you need to go on with your life. Cause I don't like calling the police to my house, because I know the police. Okay, I don't want them at my house. So you need to go on with your life. Go on, cause I'm gonna have to go ahead and do something to you and send you on. Because I don't have no issues with grabbing them pots and them pans and shit. You better hope that's what I grab if you start getting irate. Other than that other thing, that's gonna fire you up. Get on away from me. Go on with your life. Leave me alone before you end up dead. So when it started getting to stuff like that, it started getting that bad. That's the part you. That's just too much. That's too much drama. That's just too much. I don't want to deal with nothing like that. I sure ain't gonna be dealing with no man calling me bitches and hoes. I don't call no man that I'm messing with bitches and hoes, because I don't want him calling me that. My mother always taught me, when you open that door, it's hard to close it. And when you get to the point where you calling each other all out your name and stuff, that means you don't need to be together, because you don't have no respect for each other. And I don't want to be with nobody that don't have no respect for me, and I don't have any respect for them. I get so it's so weird. I get so bothered when I hear men calling women that they're messing with, that they're, supposedly having relations and stuff with, when they get mad at them, calling bitches and hoes and stuff. And women just kind of let that fly. No, nigga, you's an emotional bitch. I can't be with nothing like you. You don't know how to control yourself. Women laid down and had your babies and stuff, and all you could do is call it out of her name. And that's why I tell women, don't be calling these men out of their names and stuff, because what you do is you open up. Don't be hitting on him and stuff, because once you slap him, he gonna slap the hell out of you back, and his hands is probably bigger than yours. So don't open up no doors that you can't close. That's not gonna be healthy for you. When I talk shit on the phone. I hang up. I ain't no damn fool. It ain't gonna be in his face. I talk the shit on the phone and hang up and block him until he calm down. Then I call him back. Um, I know you're an intelligent woman, so I would like to ask you a question. Would you want someone to love you or be loyal? Would I want someone to love me or be loyal to me? Um, I guess I don't know. I guess be loyal, because now when folks say they love you, they'll kill you. I want them both. I want them both, but I guess if I had to choose one, I guess it would have to be loyalty because but people don't really know what loyalty is because folks will say that you see women and men getting killed every day by people that say they love him. Why you kill him? Because I was in love with him. So it's kind of scary now. Mm. These folks is crazy. They stalkers and everything else. Ugh, they weird. I feel like if something don't work out, you supposed to be able to part just like you came together. I'm telling you, you can't make nobody do nothing that they don't want to do. If it ain't there no more, just let it go. Let it burn. Let it hurt. Okay. But see, I think what people do is you know, even though they know they don't want to be there anymore, they stay there for the ride. It ain't nothing because it's convenient. It ain't nothing good that can ever come out of that. It ain't nothing good that will ever come out of that. Just go on in parts. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do my Mexican street corn dip tomorrow. Again, I've been loving that dip. I grills it. I smoke it. Oh, it's so good. And I want some more. And I'm going to do another one tomorrow. And it's healthy. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Like it could be miserable though. The downside to that is it's you'll be a miserable person being with somebody that you don't love just because you're being loyal to them. I mean, that'll kill you faster than cancer. I'm telling you, you're with somebody out of loyalty and but you don't love them. That's a miserable life to live. Because if there's nothing better than love, I'm telling you. Love, I think love adds true love, like add years to your life. It gives you life. And it's unfortunate that people don't love anymore because they are afraid to love. So they do all kinds of unhealthy things. They hurt people and create karma because in the back of their minds, I'm gonna get them before they get me, rather than just letting things flow. If you don't think you can love somebody, tell them the truth. Tell them that. Don't waste their time. But I mean, there's nothing better than, it don't even have to be the love of in an intimate relationship. I'm talking about truly having people that you love. It could be a friendship or anything. But I think the love between a man and a woman is so beautiful. I do. Loyalty leads to love, especially when you treat them right. That's true. Loyalty leads to love. You're absolutely right. Because sometimes you could love a person based on right how loyal they are to you, how they treat you, how they protect you. You're right. Go dog. You had the opportunity to mess me over, but you didn't. You could have told my business, but you didn't. People look for any opportunity to cut at folks now. If somebody tell you something personal, they telling you that because they might mean that they think a lot of you. Learn how to keep secrets. Because ladies, men are not going. Men, that's the fastest way for a man not to want you no more. If he tells you something, because men are pretty guarded, and he hear it back, that's gonna be it. They're not gonna be with a woman that they can't trust. That he can't even trust you to keep a damn simple secret. Hey, the realty. I'm doing good. I'm getting ready to get off of here. I've been on here 2.5 hours. I was just getting back on because we had did some painting and stuff. I think I'm getting ready to paint my restroom and my bedroom so that when my friends come over here tomorrow. Oh, ooh, I gotta edit a show. I gotta edit a show tonight too, which is not gonna take that much time. And then I could paint my restroom. So when they come tomorrow, um we don't have that much to do. They've been helping me. They've helped me so much. And I've been trying to pay them and they won't let me pay them. They go, just cook us a good meal. And that's what I've been doing. So I made some Mexican. I did shrimp Alfredo tonight with garlic bread, and they loved it. And so tomorrow, I think I'm gonna do that Mexican street corn dip again tomorrow. I might do that with some grilled fish. I think I'm gonna do that with some grilled fish, or I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the Mexican street corn dip again because that street corn dip was so bomb. I'm telling you, it was so bomb. I think I'm gonna do fish grilled fish tacos. That's what I'm gonna do. Grilled fish tacos. Mexican street corn dip and grilled fish tacos. That's what I'm gonna do for my friends tomorrow. Like I said, y'all, they be loving it. They come over here. We have fun. You know, we be talking and they be working. They will not let me pay them. They will not let me send anything to their cash app. And they was just cook. And that's what I do. But anyways, I ran out of paint tonight, so they left early. Else we'll still be working. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here because I need to edit one of my clients' church services so that I can upload it to my Comcast system. And then I think I'm gonna paint my restroom because I still got a little paint left for the color of my restroom, so I can go ahead and get started on doing that. Okay. But anyways, you guys, I enjoyed being on here with y'all tonight. Y'all, they're not sending out my notifications. So when they hacked me, and they did hack me, they hacked my notifications. So it's something going on where my subscribers are not getting their notifications. Because how can you have 16,000 subscribers and 50 damn folks? But see, that's what these vloggers do. That's how pathetic they are. Okay. And hey, but that's what I'm talking about. Misery. You got to be a miserable person to be hiring hackers to hack somebody's notifications. So you said she ain't have but 50 people on her live. You know what? I had 50 real people, and you was one of them. Because when they do stuff like that, it's because they are obsessed with you. Okay, that's because they are obsessed with you. But I ain't been really having time to do a whole lot of videos because I have real life stuff going on. You know, I be getting out and working, and then I goes and I works out because my birthday coming up, and I want to be fine for real. My birthday is coming up. Leo season is coming up, y'all. There's nothing better than a Leo. Okay. Leos are the best zodiac signs. I know a lot of y'all not going to agree with that, but Leos are the best zodiac signs. I think we are in Gemini season, child. Nobody likes Geminis, period. Gemini is crazier than road lizards. But you know what? I guess that's not true because my mother is a Gemini and she is very mild mannered. She's not one of them crazy Geminis. Because most Geminis that I know are crazier than road lizards. I'm telling you, they are. And then Cancer season comes in. My daughter is a Cancer child. She is so dramatic. And then after that, the lions start lining up. The lions start lining up to take over. The lions basically be taking over cancer season. He said cancers run the world. Now the lions, we roared. The lions be stretching and lining up when it's cancer season, basically taking over, getting in formation. We be getting in formation. Damn, Auntie, you about to end the live. I was just tuning in. We've been on like 2.5 hours. Pimp Out Ride says he was born August the 5th. I'm gonna tell you something. Leos are very good people. People try to say that Leos are brash and mean and all of that, egotistical. That's not true because I don't have an ego. I'm not flashy. I'm very laid back, shy, and reserved. I'm not flashy at all. Now I might be a little bossy. I might be a little bossy sometimes, not all the time. I might be a little outspoken, but for the most part, but I'm loyal to a fault. That's why I don't let a lot of people come into my circles because I have issues when people are not as loyal as I am, and I'm very loyal and protective and territorial of the people that I love and care about. Okay, I'm very territorial. And you're not getting to any of my family members or my friends through me. So I have issues when I have people that are in my inner circle and there is a leak because there's never a leak when as it relates to me. Okay, I'm solid as they come. You're not gonna bully me into getting to my friends. You're not gonna get me to do anything. Okay, and I'm gonna cuss you out. No, you can't do that to them. Don't do that. So that's why I have to be very careful because I be hurt when people when I kind of soften up to people and then they turn around to be the slime balls that a lot of people are. That hurts my feelings. Anyways, you guys, I love you guys. I'm gonna get off here so that I can I need to edit something right quick and then I need to start painting my restroom in my bedroom. Yep, start painting my restroom in my bedroom. So that when they come tomorrow, we'll only have one room left. Yeah, my house looking so damn good, it don't make no sense. And if I paint my restroom tonight, when my friends come tomorrow, I could just grill, and then we have one bedroom left, and that is my guest bedroom, and I'm painting it a different color. I ran out of paint, and put my decorations and stuff up in there. Tierney said, "No, don't go." Tyrone, I am very shy and reserved. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Like people, if they see me out, they sometimes people used to get because I have a TV show. People would get offended because I'm all loud and brash and stuff on my TV show, the same way I am on here. And so when they see me out, they will be saying, you said this on your show, or if I show up somewhere, I'm just gonna like what my aunt's my uncle's wife said. She said I was telling them, no, she ain't gonna do nothing but get in a corner with her back up against the wall and be quiet. She's not that outgoing at all. Now I don't know if that was a dig or what, but I guess I'm not. I'm very quiet, shy, and reserved. I've always been like that. And that's another reason why I don't approach guys. Y'all want to know what's so weird? Me and one of my friends was talking about this today, and I've always been like that. It's so weird. If I liked a guy, and I would always hold more conversation, like with his friends or something, because I would be too shy to talk to him. And my friend was saying, so it would make the guy think, dog, she like my friend and not me. And it's just that I couldn't talk to him because I'd be blushing and it was just really weird. So it was just easier to have conversations, like if we were out in a setting, more so with his friends, because I didn't get butterflies in my stomach when I talked to them. But I guess that would make a guy think she ain't even interested in me. She like my friend. Women love to be chased. Well, men are hunters. Men come after what they want. Women are not supposed to chase men. I'm not saying that women should play games, but men should step up to what they want. That's how it's supposed to be. But they be wanting women to chase them down. If she want me, she need to come and chase me. That's not characteristics of a man. Men go get what they want. They do the choosing. Gemini are good love. Tyranny says Gemini are good love makers. I don't know. I've never dated a Gemini. I've always been scared of Geminis. The ones I know crazier than road lizards, and I got so many Geminis in my family. That's how I know. I'm talking about batshit crazy. Um, but I don't think I've ever dated. No, wait a minute. Oh, Lord. Yeah, what is June the 20th? It's June the 25th. Is that Gemini season? Because my daughter's dad might be a Gemini. Let's see, June 25th. Oh, he a Cancer. He's a Cancer. He's a Cancer, like my daughter is a Cancer. He said cancers love deep. Well, I guess he do love deep. He loved every woman he ever met deep. You're right. He loved every woman he ever saw. So I guess he do. Because he sure loved a lot of women. He sure did. But he was so gorgeous when he was younger. When that the women loved him. And I guess he didn't know how to turn them down. Men make mistakes sometimes. Men make mistakes all of the time. I don't know. Maybe a woman could deal with one mistake, but they don't even give her the chance to get over one mistake because they won't stop. They consistently do the same things. But cheating is not a mistake at all. It's not a mistake. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all go over to my Facebook page. If I didn't get tickled, the guy found my Facebook page that was on here earlier, and he started sending me messages early this morning talking about dating. Because I looked at, I was like, "Who is this?" And then when I saw him show up in my chat, I hollered. I was like, "That's the guy that's been sending me messages since early this morning." Lord. But anyways, y'all go over to my Facebook page and hit and follow me on Facebook. I got an Instagram. I don't know how to work that Instagram. I don't know how to. I'm trying to find a way to make it public. My Instagram is private, whereas people say they send me requests. I don't know how to answer them because I don't be on Instagram like that. So once I figure out how to make it public, I guess people won't have to send me requests. The only thing they have to do is just follow me or something. Yeah, I think they follow you on Instagram. Anyways, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all have a really good night, okay? And be safe when you're driving to work tomorrow. It's still kind of early, so I want to get these people show edited so I can program it to program it. And what does your weekend look like? I know this is Father's Day weekend. You know what? I try not to think about that it's Father's Day weekend because this would be the second Father's Day without my dad, because he died last year. And so um I try not to think about it. Father's Day, and I don't have a father. My that's it's just weird to even say that Father's Day is coming up. Like for Father's Day, my sister and I used to always take my dad to Red Lobster, and every time we would take him out for Father's Day, he would always forget and pay for it. And we go, Dad, what's the purpose of us taking you out if you're gonna be paying for it? But my dad was a real man. So it was just weird to him. He would just pay for the food. It was like second nature, just without a thought. And he would go, oh, oh, oh. Well, I tell you what, y'all just tip the waitress. So every year that is what happened. We take him to Red Lobster, and then he'll forget and give the lady his credit card, and then we just tip the waitress. I guess we just went to Red Lobster to tip the waitress. That's what real men do, though. You got some men that go out, take their girl out, and he make her pay for her food. Because if you talking about she got to go half on the food, that's making her pay for her food. I can't stand no damn sorry ass man. I don't even like thinking about stuff like that. Yeah, I miss my dad. I miss my dad a lot. I miss our conversations. I miss I miss whining to my dad all the time when I would do something that he would tell me not to do. He would tell me not to do it, and I would do it anyways, and then it would be a disaster. And then I miss, even as an adult, he would say, I don't think you should do that, gal, because I don't think that's gonna work out. You're not doing it right. And I would do it anyway sometimes. And I miss calling him saying, Dad, I messed up. I don't know what to do. My dad would always fix everything for me. I knew it. I knew what to do. When I would go, oh my God, when they would mess up, he would tell me not to do it. And then, it would end up being a disaster every time. And I would go, oh my God. In my mind, I would go, oh my God, my dad gonna be fussing at me. So I would call him crying every time, Daddy, guess what I did? I don't know what to do. He said, girl, I told you not to do that. Let me think about this. Let me think about it. And then he wouldn't say nothing else about it. And then when I would ask him later, he'll say, I fixed it. I fixed it. I would go, but you didn't say nothing. It wasn't no need in saying nothing. You couldn't fix it. Do you give your daughters ideas on what they should do for their dads? You know what? What's so good about the relationship that my daughters have with their fathers is that as they've gotten older, and their dads were not perfect, but I never spoke illy of their dads to them, down through the years. And so now they're able to have really good relationships with their fathers. And I never spoke illy of them because I didn't want my daughters to feel like, well, my own daddy don't love me or whatever, because I knew they did. They just were immature for whatever reasons at that point. But my daughters and their fathers, they have two different dads. My daughters and their dads are so close now, it is ridiculous. My oldest daughter was talking to me the other day about, her dad calling her and them talking for hours about relationships and stuff. Talk about my old man just so easy to talk to, and I go, wow, they've come a long way. So normally what he do, because he really made a lot of mistakes down through the years. So at this point in his life, he loves, because my daughter is his only girl, he loves spending time with his children. My oldest daughter's dad, my baby girl and her father, they've been out car shopping. He's going to buy her a car. So I was like, wow, her car quit. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, Lord, I think I'm just have to go ahead and sign for my child a car. And she called me. She's like, well, guess what? Me and my dad been out looking for a car. He's gonna buy me a car. I was like, wow, that is so freaking awesome. So I'm sure they're gonna do something with them. I hope they do something nice for their dads. I hope that they do. My baby girl be saying all the time, Mama, do you love my daddy? I said, with the love of Christ. I sure do, with the love of Christ. That's it, child. Anyways, y'all, I've enjoyed being on here with y'all. I need to get off here so I can edit, because I'll get too sleepy and I'll be rushing trying to do everything tomorrow. I don't want to do that. I want to finish tonight so that we could just finish that one room tomorrow, and I can just enjoy the beauty of how I made my house look. But anyways, I love you guys. I'll talk with you later.